Good.
Hi, welcome to Sweet V's Beauty Suite, and I'm Veronica. I'll be teaching you how to achieve this beautiful halo cut crease. If you've always wanted to achieve a halo cut crease and you want to learn, well, you're in the right place, because today I'll be teaching you how to achieve this beautiful halo cut crease. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that good old notification bell, because you don't want to miss all this great content that I got coming for you. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm starting out priming my eyes with Becky Sue eyeshadow primer, and it's in the shade number 1 medium. Provide a good base for your eyeshadow. I'm just patting it out with a fluffy brush, a dense fluffy brush, making sure everything is even, making sure everything is covered on the eyelid, and making sure that it's dry. Patting it until it's dry and even. You don't want it to crack. You don't want it wet when you put your eyeshadow on, because it will be patchy. It will not look right. So make sure everything is even and seamless. Now I will let you observe as I demonstrate. Now I'm going to be using a green pigment that I got from Mad Micas called Snake Island. You can use any green that you would like, as long as it's a dark green. I'm using a kind of tapered, fluffy, dense brush to kind of pat that green on in my crease. I'm using the Shop Miss A E112 brush. For those of you who shop Miss A online, or who have a shop where you live, they have very economical brush sets. They are very good also, very good, but also economical. So if you are new to makeup, I do recommend that you get your set of brushes from Shop Miss A online. When you finish blending that eye with the green, go to the other eye and do the same. It helps you to be symmetrical. And now we're going to another palette, the Jamrock palette by Playing in Makeup by Yolanda. And we're going to use this beautiful, beautiful green to blend out that dark green so we won't have any harsh edges. I'm going in with that same Shop Miss A brush in E112. to take that vibes, that pretty light green color, and blend out the edges of that dark green. As you'll see, I'm going to be just using patting motions, dotting motions on the very edge of that dark green, and it's going to blend beautifully. We're going to do the other eye off camera, and then we'll start our halo. So now it's time to clean up for our halo, and all we need is Vaseline and a Q-tip. Apply Vaseline to the Q-tip and locate your crease. Once you've done that, apply the Vaseline above your crease, all the way down the middle of the lid. The outer corners stay. And remove your Vaseline with a clean Q-tip. Now I'm using e.l.f. Camo White Concealer to apply on my lid with a flat brush. I'm going to follow the outline I made when I cleaned the Vaseline off my lid. I'm going to follow that same pattern to put that white base on my eyelid so that I now can apply the eyeshadow for the halo. I know I said do not apply the concealer to the corners of your lid, but as you see me doing here, I am applying it. This was my first attempt at doing a halo eye, and I did apply concealer to the inner corner of my eyes. But as you'll see in the tutorial, you'll see how I corrected it and how I still made it work. But when you do it, don't do as I do, just do as I say. Okay, because I did not do that. So now that when I do halo eyes, I make sure that I follow the steps that I'm instructing you. When applying the concealer, you want to make sure that it's even. You want to pat it out until it's dry. If you need to use a different flat brush, do that. To pat it until it's dry. You don't want to put your eyeshadow on top of a wet concealer. It'll make your eyeshadow patchy and it just won't look good. So just take my word for it. Make sure it's dry and make sure you spread it out evenly and pat it until it's dry. Now I'm applying a dark green shade from the Magic Mini palette by Juvia's Place to the outer corner of my lid. I'm using the same brush, Shop Miss A brush, to apply it. I'm applying it in the shape I want my halo to be in. It should be wider at the top and then narrows as it goes down to the bottom of the lid. I struggle with this, but with practice and the correct technique, it does get easier. So don't give up, guys. Keep practicing. As you all can see, I switched my brushes. Now I'm using a flat shader brush from Shop Miss A. It's in the brush set, and I'm using brush E113 to apply the dark green shadow. Using the Afrique by Juvia's Place palette, I'm going to use the yellow shade Aya in there. And what I'm going to do is use my brush to go on each side, the outer edge of each side of the green, to blend it out so that it can look seamless. And to let you watch as I speed up this part. I'm going to the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place, and we're going to use that pretty green in there to kind of go over that yellow color on the outside of that green. Is kind of going to mesh that green and yellow together, and so we're going to use that color, and I'm going to speed up this part, so please watch. Using a pigment mint silver, and that's what I'm going to use to go down the middle of the eye to create that halo effect. As you can see, I'm using that flat shader brush from Shop Miss A, and I'm creating the shape of a halo. I'm using the at the top, I'm making it wider and coming down narrower at the bottom to create like a triangle, upside down triangle shape to create the halo. One thing I learned of the Glamologist, that's my mentor. But I've learned a lot under her. But one thing I've learned is that there are no mistakes in makeup. As you can see, my shape of my halo is not as I wanted, so I'm going in with that dark green color to kind of mold it and shape it into the shape that I wanted. So if you mess up, don't worry about it. Look at my mistakes and you can learn from them. So you won't make the same mistakes, or if you do, you know what to do to correct them. I'm sorry, I can't talk this morning. Alright y'all, so I adjusted, and now are you ready to see the completed product? I've done my face and now I'm ready to show the end. Let's go.